Welcome back, everybody. I'm Thomas Guy with the Student International Business Council. With me is Professor Dave Geenans, and we are going to be talking to you about LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is one of the essential business platforms for networking, and most professional businesses and practices use LinkedIn. So it's a great way to get out there, to get those connections that you need to develop yourself and to develop your career. And Professor Geenans going to talk to us about the use of LinkedIn. He's going to give us a bit of a walkthrough, show us the profile, and talk to us about points of it. So, Professor Geenans, take it away.
You bet, Thomas. Thank you. Thanks again for having me. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen so that you can see the profile that I have on LinkedIn. And I trust that that is visible to you. So first of all, you can think social media, but this is not, while this is an extremely valuable place to post, an extremely valuable place to search, an extremely valuable place to ask for help, because it is an online network. It's not the true social media where you simply put news, accurate or not, on there. This is a professional networking exchange, and you should treat it as such. So when we talk about business professionalism, this is extraordinarily relevant. And the nice thing about the networks on LinkedIn, and I'll be glad to click around and show you, is that as soon as someone accepts your invitation to connect, which is a smart thing to do, you'll get dozens and dozens and dozens of invitations once you're on there because people want to connect. You now have access to their network. So I don't know if you've ever heard 6 degrees of separation. Okay.
Only in a song.
Only the song? Who sings that?
It's the Script. They're a Irish pop band.
Nice. Okay.
Back there.
Well, 6 degrees of separation, the argument and the premise of 6 degrees of separation is that any one of us is only 6 degrees of separation from anyone on the planet, including the President of the United States, including Vladimir Putin, including whoever you could think of that you'd want to be connected with. You're only 6 degrees away. And you'll notice some of the jargon in LinkedIn is about first degree. A first degree connection is 1 degree removed. A second degree is 2 degree removed. So you can find just about anybody and start a relationship with them on LinkedIn. But again, this is not Facebook. This is not it's not Twitter. It's not anything else, not Instagram. This is a professional network, and it's intended to be used as such. So I'm going to go ahead, Thomas.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to ask you about the overview of it, but it seems like you were going to go right into that. So I'll let you go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah, so if we just get familiar with the page, you'll notice the URL here, linkedin.com. And of course, you will set up an account just like you would on any platform with a username and password, which will give you access. And immediately you'll want to start to set up your profile. You can do it here under me, or you can do it and of course you wouldn't have a picture yet because you upload your picture. I mean, you guys are experts at buying apps or buying platforms and doing these types of things. So we don't need a lot of instruction. But if I click on my picture, I now have a profile section that I get to edit. So the pencils, as you are familiar, are editing tools. So you get to describe yourself kind of in summary. You've got activity, you've got experience. So you can see I've been at Benedictine now almost 12 years, which has been a wonderful experience for me. Different positions. The owner of Enhanced Leadership, that is my consulting firm that I use to supplement my income while I'm teaching. I also work for another consulting firm. I was recently president and CFO of Fire Door Solutions, president and CEO of Avicend Healthcare Hospitality. So you can just get the idea. You can show 3 more experiences, other experiences I've had, my educational experience, MBA, and my undergraduate degree in accounting, skills and endorsements. So people can endorse you for your skills. And so once you're out there and you set your profile up, you can invite connections. You can search here in the search bar for other students or other professors or other people you know in your hometown who are business owners. and they will get an e-invite. It will say, will you accept them? It's a connection. Most people automatically say yes, 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 because what's the danger? There is none. So you'll notice, again, you can get into as much deal. You can also get some recommendations as well from, those were a couple of my former employees when I was CEO of Avicent Healthcare Hospitality. So start your profile. That's how people get to know you. You can search again to start to build your network. I'm going to click. Now you notice the toolbar at the top. You've got home, which is where I started. And then I can click on my network. So these are my connections, 1,892 connections. Okay.
Most popular.
Well, again, I'm fortunate. I just had a book published this week, and I sent it to a guy who I know who's well known in the Catholic Church in Kansas City, and he said, "Well, just so you know, I shared this with my 12,000 contacts." I said, "Okay, yeah, touche." I mean, but that's the kind of power, right? One connection for me generated 12,000. You want to promote yourself. You want to make your skills available to the world. The LeBron James. The LeBron James saying, "Hey, I'm taking my talents to South Beach," right? Well, when you have those kind of connections, it's amazing. So you can click on your connections and you can search by name, and you'll see a lot of BC students here because a lot of students ask for connections, and I invite those. It's wonderful. Build your network. Okay, connect with as many people as you can. You've got also jobs. Now, I have not noticed the search boxes, search by title, skill, or company, or geography. Now, I'll share an experience. It's secondhand experience, but it's from someone very close to me, my son, Austin, who graduated from Benedictine College in 2018. He had found his future wife here at the college, and she was from Phoenix. And so he needed to work an internship in order to complete his degree in accounting and Spanish. And so he went on LinkedIn and was looking for bilingual accounting internships. Now, that's not a broad spectrum, right? I mean, that's a really narrow slice. Well, he found an internship at the largest copper mining company in the world, Freeport-McMoRan in Phoenix. And he applied and he got the internship all on his own. It wasn't I don't know anybody at that company. He didn't work through me, didn't work through anybody else, but they had posted an internship, and because of his skills, he spent a month in Phoenix, and that's now where, once he got married, and that's where he was hired because of his internship, and now he lives in Phoenix. And all of that was simply through looking for jobs on LinkedIn. Amazing. So again, not my experience, but it's my son's, and I can vouch for that legitimate experience. So all sorts of power as you network. I get a lot of messages through LinkedIn. I'll be the first to admit I'm an introvert, so a lot of these go unanswered. Because a lot of times people are trying to sell you something, which may be really good, may be really bad. So I'm not an easy sell, but these are really nice people I've been acquainted with. Some we're coordinating perhaps a time to get together for a beverage in the evening, those types of things. So it can be used for that, but people can do instant messaging here. And then, of course, you have notifications. So there's birthday wishes. I get tons of emails every day. Hey, I got 1,800 contacts, right? There's a lot of people who have birthdays on any given day. Unfortunately, again, I'm not really good at responding to those, but you should be better than I am. I'm not a good example in that regard, but you can start to see the power of LinkedIn as you start your business professional career. There's no better place on this planet at this point than to be on LinkedIn, to start your interviewing process, to start your job search process, to post your resume, and to start to see what might be available.
Yeah, those are all great points there, Professor Deanins. And I myself know that LinkedIn is a great tool. It's just, like you said, the 6 degrees of separation. You're not as far away from people as you think you are. And if you really want to make that connection, it's 100% possible through LinkedIn.